All right, so I am just going to get an update from Cameron. He's been working on the fire order consistently for ages, and this is really for Michael Barnes, I guess.
Yeah, thanks Adam. So I'm working off this Credwell letter dated the 28th of September 22, and I note that we got an extension to complete the fire order works until 30th of March. We're not going to have everything done, and so the purpose is to let Michael Barnes know where we're up to, so he can update council and request a further extension. So I'll go through the items one by one. Item A is testing of the drenches. We're waiting a quote from Force Fire. There's been a lot of challenge in getting quotes from suppliers to do, service providers to do that work. Item B is the service penetrations. We've completed the garage works penetrations. We've completed the penetrations in the risers. Both Force Fire have done both of those works, and of course the garage penetration works couldn't be completed until the exhaust systems were replaced, which took a couple of years. There's a few other...
I'll just mention, when Force Fire did their work, Cameron then went and made sure that they put boxes around the ugly bits and pieces.
Yeah, so it looks prettier. There's a number of remaining penetrations, and Adam and Anna and I have approved a quote for that. There is more of a final audit to be done, and we need access panels to be installed in order for that to happen, and we're going to try and make that work done as quickly as possible. So we've made significant achievement. There are about 140 penetrations for which we currently apparently have an audit and a tested system. Items C, D and E were already completed at the last, as at this letter. Item F, which is the openable windows, that has now been completed. So that's one item we can tick off. Item G is the balcony balustrades. There's one final balcony which needs to be done, and Centennial Trade Services have been engaged to complete that work. So that is almost done. Item H and I were already done. Item J has been completed since. Items K and L were already complete. Items M and N, being the coverage of the hydrants and the valve height of the hydrants, both of those items have now been completed since the letter. Item O was already complete. Item P, which is in relation to testing of fire hose reels, I understand that's been completed by FCF. Item Q was already complete. Item R is the smoke detection system. That matter is still in progress. It was delayed substantially as a consequence of getting access to units, which meant that the guy preparing the drawings took about 3 months to prepare those drawings because we couldn't get access to a couple of the units. So access to units is proving to be an incredible delay in the system, and we need to fix that faster. Having said that, Justin's looking after that one more closely than I am, and he can give a closer update on that one. Item S was already complete. Item T, which is emergency lighting, I'm hoping is being completed this week. And item U, exit signage, I believe is now completed and has been completed since. So since this last update letter, I believe we've completed 6 items. I believe that hopefully in the next week we will have, or a week or two, we will have another 2 items completed, and then perhaps another 3 items, and so we're getting very close.
Awesome. Thanks, Cam.